So I've just spent the last 2 hours watching the Home Assistant 2024.1 release party. It was awesome fun, but in case you don't have 2 hours to spend, I'll give you a brief rundown of the 5 most important takes from this year's update. This year, they don't have a specific focus like Year of the Voice was last year, but they are going to be doing more live streams. And I think this is a great idea because I really enjoy the team's banter. The first one is going to be all about matter. So let's have a look at the changes for 2024.1. So the first and most important one, I think, is the automations. So if we go to our automations and we create a new automation, click over there. So they've created these descriptions telling us what the 3 different areas are all about. And this is great for new users. If we go add a trigger, we can now select whether we want to trigger with a device, an entity change, or a time location. Plus we've got other ones such as MQTT, tags, templates, webhooks, etc. So that's really easy to use. Then we go to our conditions. Once again, these are broken down, so we could say conditions based on a specific device. And we also have these building blocks. Now, this is a great idea because I've always wondered about ands and ors, and it was basically a little bit more hidden before, but now it's really out there in the front. So we can easily add something and check whether these conditions meet certain requirements using those operators. Finally, the to-dos, the actual actions are where the big changes are. So if we now go add an action, basically what it's done, it's taken the call service node and it's broken it down. So if we select a button, for example, we've now got a press. But if we went to something more complex like a camera, we could actually enable motion detection, play a stream, record something, take a snapshot, etc. And once again, we have the building blocks. So we can do something and then we can wait or define a certain thing to happen after that, like a stop, run in parallel, wait for a trigger, etc. So this is a really awesome update to the automations. Next up, we have the due date for the to-do items. So if we go into our to-dos and we scroll down here, so what they've gone and added here is basically a description to the to-dos as well as a specific to-do date. A new entity has been added of the type valve, and this is basically used with either water or gas valves. Similar to cover, you'd have either closed or open or various degrees in between. The changes to the thermostat card are really cool. Effectively, what you can do now is you can go and you can change these 2 numbers around. So the desired temperature or the set temperature just by clicking over there. Secondly, you can add features. So I can now go in and I can add, for example, that I want to have my fan modes available on the actual device itself. So if we close that up now, we can now select eco mode or boost mode as well as fan modes, in addition to be able to select heating, cooling, fan only, or on off. So those are my key 5 takeaways from this year's release party. Let me know which was your favorite, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more of my content.